Jack, you said recently that it's been a while since you felt like an Arsenal player. What's it like to be right back in the mix?
Yeah, it's good. It's the best feeling. That's what I've always known. That's what I didn't. Last year it wasn't planned to go on loan. Although I had a good time and I learnt a lot and I went to a good club. I never planned that. I wanted to stay at Arsenal and then things changed. But now I'm happy to be back. The year before I went on loan, I was injured, so it's been a couple of years since I can say I've been playing. Or been fit and available to play for Arsenal and at my best level. So I'm happy.
Is there always a slight note of caution? You don't want to get ahead of yourself, talk too much about it because you've had setbacks before?
Yes and no. I mean, football is, especially the way I play it, you always got a chance of being injured. If you're running with the ball, if you're going into tackles, that's all my injuries have ever been. Last year I played 28, 30 games at Bournemouth and then I picked up an impact injury. So, I know a lot of people made a big thing about it, and I was injured again, but I was cool, I was calm. The rehab went really well. Only took 4 months for a bone to heal, which is pretty good. So, I've got trust in my body, and as I said, I'm fit, I'm available, and I'm getting back to my best.
Getting back to your best. What are the telltale signs that you're getting back to your best?
I think a big part of my game, and I always hear the boss say it as well, is the first 5 metre burst, my first 5 metre burst, when I receive the ball and to get away from defenders, and I feel that's getting better and better each day. I feel like the way to improve that, mostly, obviously in training it helps, you get fitter, but it is in games, when you're playing against opposition that want to win and want to win the ball back, and you have to be able to keep the ball. So that's coming back, and my fitness levels, if I'm honest, they're probably the best they've ever been. I look at my numbers after the game, and I've been out for 4 months, but I'm not the one who hasn't run the most. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I don't run the most. We've got a lot of players that do that, but my numbers are good, so I'm happy.
The boss said some nice things about you. He said Jack's had a few knocks and bruises that really build a man. Do you see what he's saying there?
Yeah, I think he means when I first broke into the first team. Even looking back to when I was 16, you take things for granted. I was training every day, and you're a 16-year-old, you can do that. And as you get older, your body changes. You pick up injuries. You have to be more careful with certain situations, and it makes you stronger as well. I've always loved playing football, and that's what I wanted to do. And there was times where it's been tough. When you're injured, and you wake up in the morning, and you think, oh, I've got to go to training, and all the other lads are training. You've got to go to the gym. And it makes you stronger, and it makes you appreciate it more, and try and do everything you can to keep fit and keep on the pitch.